Medicaid expansion, talking about a big issue, a tough issue, a Florida issue. The House of Representatives, going back to Speaker Will Weatherford, taking a really hard no position. We will not expand Medicaid in this state. And Senate President Andy Gardner has been saying, we'll take a look at it. He's not committing to doing it, as I read it. What's your read?
Well, I think the Senate will probably do some workshops on the idea of expanding Medicaid under another name. There's a business-backed plan that is called Healthy Florida Works, and it has some private sector elements to it that it would clearly have to be approved by the federal government, but it's a little bit of an innovative approach to serving the same low-income population that doesn't have health insurance. And Andy Gardner, who is employed by a very large Orlando hospital, which very much wants some version of Medicaid expansion, I think he is listening to his constituents and he's listening to his paycheck that says this has to be done. And but by contrast, House Speaker Steve Crisafulli is very much like his predecessor, House Speaker Will Weatherford, where there's really no interest in trying to expand Medicaid. And it also plays into a lot of what's going on in Congress and at the national level, where Republicans are trying to peel back versions of Obamacare, the reviled Obamacare that is also now subject to, a major portion of it is going before the United States Supreme Court as well. So there's so much in play on Medicaid right now that hard to say, but I am not looking toward a conclusion or a expansion of Medicaid this year.
I had the opportunity to talk to a CEO from a pretty large health system recently, and they're very supportive of Medicaid expansion, but he had basically told me, you know, we don't think it's going to happen, and he had sort of moved on.